Hello, everybody. I want to take a minute to make this video that's, a bit personal for me. The subject that I want to talk about is invisible disabilities. Um, some examples are, mental health issues like, I personally have clinical depression, bipolar panic attacks, um, and, I'm sure there's one or two that I'm leaving out, but you can throw a label at me and it'll stick. Um, but like I say, it's all of my disabilities are invisible. So it's they can't be seen versus a visible disability. Like if you see somebody in a wheelchair, it's 100% obvious that they are disabled. There's no thought process involved in it whatsoever. Um, where for our disabilities, invisible disabilities, especially mental issues, it's anytime we go out, you have to wear a mask. Metaphorically speaking, that is. Not one of those COVID masks, but anyway. You have to wear a mask and you have to put your happy face on, and then everybody's like, ain't nothing wrong with him. He seems fine to me. Well, that's because that's what I want you to see. I mean, you have to wear a mask. You have to put your best face forward and just buckle down and do what you got to do. Um, the with mental disabilities, if you do get to the point to where you have to break down and talk to somebody, um, if you talk to somebody that's never experienced anything like that, they're not going to understand. So if you spill your guts to somebody about what's bothering you and everything that's going on, and they've never been through it, they're not going to get it, and you might get a one word answer like really, or wow, and it'll never be thought of again. And but that's because they don't understand it, and I'm glad they don't understand it, because if you understand it, that means you've had to go through it, and I don't wish that on nobody. Uh, but as far as understanding, somebody that's never had mental issues, if you try to explain to somebody, well, you can explain to somebody, and unless you've made it your life's ambition to study this and become a psychiatrist. And most psychiatrists don't understand it if they've never been through it. All they know is what they read out of a book. I mean, I've had doctors, you know, I after our session, they would open a book and put their finger in there and say, "Well, I'm going to prescribe you this." Everything they know come out of a book. Um, but but as far as understanding what it's like, it's impossible until you've been through it. It'd be like a man, trying to explain to a woman what it feels like to have a baby. How in the fuck would he know? And it's impossible. And it's with the one word answers and all that, it's nobody realizes how bad your problems are until they're standing at your casket, and then they're like, damn, he really was pretty bad off. Well, then it's too late. So people, like I said, educate yourselves, do everything you can to help somebody. uh, we're all in this together. We've all, we're all going to make it. We have to help each other, and do everything we can to make sure that everybody stays well. Especially if you have a relative, make sure they're keeping doctor's appointments, make sure they're taking their medications every day. All that counts. And I will tell you this: the worst damn thing you can do, if your depression and all that gets better, do not stop taking your medication. Okay? If you're taking your medication, you feel better, that means that shit's working. Keep taking it. When you start feeling better when you're on medication, you're not cured. It's controlling your symptoms, which is what you need. And, who knows? Maybe you can come off the medication at a later date. But, when you're having problems, keep your appointments, keep taking your medication. Uh, That's about it. Hope everybody has a wonderful day, and see y'all on the next video. Thank you.